So I made a post on Threads back in April saying my women's only, queer-owned, black-owned, female-owned gym would be MAGA free. I was like, should I put a sign? Some people laughed and then some people got really, really mad, and Joey Swoll was one of them. Joey Swoll has millions of followers and could have literally tanked my business or made it a target before it even got off of the ground. Anywho, if you know me on my personal page and in Siobhan Speaks Social, I'm always calling out people that are very famous but are also very dangerous for people of color and marginalized communities because they say stuff and don't think about the ramifications because they don't have any context, which is exactly why I said what I said. What do I mean by that? I have been, you guys, most of y'all are local and you know what this demographic here is in this area. And you know that Florida is for the most part very red. And you also know that I am a black person that has grown up and lived mostly in predominantly white spaces. You want to know what this is? I'll tell you later. And one of the things that we get to live through is microaggressions. One of the things that we get to live through is the ignorance of everyone around us about our culture and about anything that isn't about them. And it can be very frustrating. And I know what it's like working in those environments. I know what it's like having a client be like, oh, I wish we could be friends, but like everyone's so about race here. And I'm just looking at her like, she's Canadian. I'm so tired of people saying ignorant stuff. And I don't have to deal with that in my own space. I don't have to. And that's something that people are missing, is that we don't have to. One of my purposes in life is to create what's not there for me. And I want to do that for women as well. Anywho, long story short, Joey Swoll said in a video, like he was defending Hulk Hogan. And then he's like, if anything, you guys need to come for the colored athletes in my comments, blah, 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 blah. When he said colored athletes, I was like, I love watching y'all do this, where someone of color tries to gently hold you accountable or gently educate you on why what you're saying is not correct. And you're like, well, I have this many followers, so I can say whatever I want. And then you continue. And then when the backlash gets big enough, now all of a sudden you want to apologize. Now all of a sudden you're ready to be educated. Now all of a sudden you're ready to understand why what you said was not okay. And why, with your limited knowledge of the world outside of white America, why you probably shouldn't be so loud when you guys don't even, when you think that this land was manifest destiny and you don't consider taking the land from the natives a crime.